Hi, we're going to look about how to publish information to the command velocity in Python. This topic, the command vel, is being used for our Gazebo program. We are going to launch a robot with a command that we have some lines below. That is the two wheels, the spawn launch. So as we are going to use the spawn launch, the robot will have a robotic arm. And well, we are going to put the robot in an empty world. As the name is self-explanatory, it is empty. What else? Well, the name of our node should be command vel publisher, and the type of message is the twist. My last name is Perez, so I need to move straight forward the robot. And I guess that's all that we have in this file. Yeah, adjust the speed and to comment the code. So let's jump to our JetBrains editor. From it mentions, well, explaining the code. We need to import the ROS pipe to have access to the node communication, and also import some classes that are related to our message type. The first one is the twist, that is our class related primarily to our command velocity. The twist will receive a linear velocity and an angular velocity. The vector 3 is a vector with three components: the component of the x, the component of the y-axis, and finally the z-axis. We're going to publish to the topic command vel, as I have here. The type of the message is the twist, and I will allow to be encoded until 10 messages without being processed. The node name that I decided to use is the provided one, that is command vel publisher. We put this optional parameter, that is the anonymous, to make sure that we are not putting some random numbers at the end of the node name, because the requirements mention that the name should be command vel publisher, and we are going to publish our messages every 10 Hz. We have this sleep, so if this line doesn't take more than 1/10 seconds, the sleep will ensure that we comply with the policy of 10 Hz. The message that we have here is the linear part. The x-axis has a positive value, as I want to move straight forward. The other axes are put to 0, because I don't want any movement related to this in the linear velocity. And for the angular velocity, I am not required to move in any direction, so that's the reason that I decided to put everything to 0, because I should comply with a straightforward. Finally, we are logging our message, and also send to the publish, to the topic that I mentioned previously. The start that we have here is to decompress the message. So it is syntax sugar to handle the first part of the tuple. That maybe I can write with this. The last part is this, but it is much more simpler to write with a star. That's all with the code. And to be able to use our code, our node, we are putting the program in the scripts command publisher. We need to be inside our catkey workspaces. So let's run the catkey make. It is done. We can access to the ROS run, the beginner tutorials, and the name of our program, that is the command vel publisher. But before I run this code, let's launch our Gazebo empty world. I gonna run it in the background. I almost forget it. My name is Antonio Perez. The last name is Perez. That's the reason that I'm doing the straightforward movement. My ID is this one. Who am I in the machine? Soy Antonio. In the top I have the date. Let's launch our two wheels, the robot. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Negativo. Yeah, it's on. And finally, our program. Cross run, beginner tutorials, and the command velocity publisher. Cross node list. And you can see here that the node is command publisher. And our robot is moving straightforward. That's all for the video. So thank you.